Hello.
Hello.
All right, so I guess we're continuing. I noticed something on the schedule. There's something kind of special. We're in an S block right now.
S block.
S block. So welcome back to the S block. That last run was pretty splashing.
Very splashing.
Now we're gonna get into something more. I don't know. This is sinister. I don't know. This game isn't very sinister. It's actually kind of cute. This is still at Mirage. This is the gonna be the PS1 US version. Um, It's a shame I wasn't running the Saturn version to fit into the S block more, but oh well.
Oh, well,
We'll get
you can't win everything.
All right, I will let you know. I need to what do you call it? It starts at character control, so I will get there for everyone. This is just because matching the tutorial, takes time. So, and we all agreed. The three runners of this game agreed that we don't want people to be failing at the tutorial every time. So, also, I've been running this game for 13 years, so character control was the common SDA start point way back in the day.
13 years. That's awesome.
All right, I will give a countdown to start the timer. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so first we need to get money. We need to get 300 money. We get money by punching enemies.
That's not how it works in real life, but okay.
But you don't punch your enemies?
No, I don't generally punch anyone. Not usually, anyway.
So the enemy's going to be jumping up from the background, roughly about where those bombs land. So we can kind of aim ourselves and jump. So if you notice, my character's got two different colors on her. She's got red on one side and blue on the other. Alright, we got 277 monies. So, this is a game by Treasure. Treasure known for games like Gunstar Heroes, Ikaruga, Mischief Makers. A lot of their games have, unique things to them. So this game's unique thing is that you have two attributes. You got Silhouette on one side, that's the blue one, and Mirage on the other side, that's the red one. Enemies can only be damaged to destroy them by the opposite element than they are. So for those red enemies, I was hitting them with my blue shots, and for any blue enemies, we'll be seeing those guys in a second. I'll be hitting them with red shots.
They look so happy coming at you with their lasery guns.
They're very happy to destroy me, because they think I'm a bad guy. But I'm not. I'm the messenger of justice, and I'm here to save the world. So we have our 300 money, so we can just destroy these guys right out. Yes, they throw their heads at us.
Perfectly normal.
So, going through this game, I'm going to be doing things called working designs changes, because working designs localized this game. And they were known for doing a lot of changes to their games in the code directly, not just like cosmetic stuff, but changes in the code. So working designs change number 1. Shop item prices are completely different than the Japanese version. This game came out on the Saturn in Japan and then later was ported to the PS1, and we got the PS1 version in the US. So shop prices are different. The level 6 weapon I use, I just bought one from that shop up there. It's a secret shop. Only costs 300. In the Japanese version, all level 6 weapons cost 900 gold. There's a lot more grinding in that one.
That's a very good deal then at 300.
But the problem is the different weapon types are less, their prices depend on which weapon it is. This is a boss, by the way. That was a boss. So the laser beam weapon in the US version costs 1200 gold, but in the Japanese version only costs 900. There's like a play nice. I have to shove him over. Okay. This is another boss, by the way. What you want them to do is do this Gatling gun attack right away from the start, so that you hit them and then they knock over. So I have a reflector here. Along with Silhouette and Mirage types, there's also normal type attacks, and those you gotta reflect, because you're just gonna get hit by them. So, talking about weapons, working designs change number 2. When you use your weapon in the US version, your spirit drained. Your spirit is the second bar, the lower bar, the green one up there. This does not happen in the Japanese version. The only way your spirit drains is if you're getting hit by a same attribute attack. So this is another boss. We have a very overpowered weapon for this point of the game, so bosses are going to be going down pretty quickly.
Boss is kind of cute.
And because we beat him up, he's our friend now. That's Bug. He's
Oh,
going to be transporting us between areas from now on.
that's also how it works in real life. Beat someone up, they become your best friend.
Warning system
Alright, so this is area 2. We're just going to go rush to the right here. Crouch dashing is the fastest form of movement for any length of time over, I think it's 2 screens? Something like that. And you do that by crouching and then mashing the direction on the D-pad you want to go up. Now the girls are on motorcycles.
And they can wall ride on those motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
So working designs change number, what are we at, 3 I think?
I
related
believe
to
so.
the weapons is when you shoot most enemies in this game, you will drain their spirit and absorb it back into yourself.
You shall become the rust of my sword.
That was a boss, by the way. He always starts off with that wave attack, so you can just reflect it, do half his health, and then punch him to the side, and he won't do anything. If you let that fight go on long, if you're playing casually, all those people in the background will start throwing stuff, and you have to dodge it because they do normal damage to you. Normal damage takes both your HP and your spirit. Alright, we got the dash glitch there.
Those are some
Normally
strong people, though. They threw refrigerators.
Yeah, throwing refrigerators at you.
Oh no, the building.
Yeah, Zohar just cut the building in half. They're not nice. They also have 2 elements like we do.
Ah.
We're just gonna juggle them in the corner here. We like to do half their health in damage, and we beat them. They're like our
Running away.
rival, kind of.
Fair. Don't you wake up every morning and throw a refrigerator? No, not usually.
There's a bunch of people screaming outside my window. I'm gonna throw my fridge. So don't ask me to explain the plot of this game because I don't understand it even after all these years of playing it.
Is there a plot? Technically?
There is a plot.
Okay.
You're the messenger of justice. The Earth had an apocalypse. You woke up. You're trying to fix things. All of Earth was separated into these 2 attributes, Slow Mirage, and they're kind of warring against each other. And you're trying to fix things. So we got another one of these walkers. We gotta okay, you're not gonna play nice, are you? You want them to do the Gatling attack and just knock them off with that at the same time, so you just take their health out in one go, but knocking them off the back of the train works too. That was actually the first walker I found out that you can just knock over and do damage to, but you can actually do it with all of the walkers you fight. You can just knock them over. And we're right into another boss. He's gonna smash us like a tiny puppy.
Aw, so rude.
Alright, he didn't jump back. If he jumps back onto the truck, that just wastes time. There's a loading screen there that is not there in the Saturn version. Saturn version also has slightly better audio, sound effects, and better graphics in the background. There's an extra layer of graphics there, just because the Saturn had pretty powerful 2D processing.
Indeed.
Alright, this is the giant gun. This is our first RNG boss. And that is not a good start. So you got the little people running up in the back, and they're being bullets to this gun. You want to get as many pink ones as possible. Of course it shot the laser all up in this guy. Alright, 5 is good.
I'm starting to understand why you're not sure what the plot is.
Oh, just wait till the next boss. Oh yeah, we still got a 2-round gun, despite that first round being horrible. 2 rounds is pretty normal.
Nice.
You can do 1 round. So now for the best boss in the game. Yeah?
Perfect. Okay.
It's a giant flying catfish girl. This is Dynamis. She's a guardian angel. She's supposed to be like these super powerful beings that are being summoned for some reason. She's not too bad. Just have to make sure you target her arms because her body is normal type. Also, she wanted to sell us flowers, but we don't buy flowers from giant homicidal flying fish.
That's a good life choice. Truly.
And that's area 2.
Bug's back.
Bug's helping us. We got this ominous nose guy watching over us, though. We'll see him later.
Uh-oh. In a blue disco outfit. Perfect.
And roses.
And, hey, even better.
Be careful. Remember, how's on your trail now?
Did you know flowers are actually free if you go? What is outside?
What's outside? I spent a lot of time outside this summer. It was weird.
I actually work outside, so I spend more time than I wish outside.
Alright, so area 3, we don't want to head to the left until we get the go, because then those girls in the back are going to start throwing bombs at us, so we just kind of stay in one place and jump to get rid of these guys. The game's going to start throwing, both elements at us now. Because it's getting more complicated. Have to up the difficulty. Alright, so now we're Indiana Jones.
Excellent. Everyone's dream.
I actually kept my crouch dash there, that doesn't always happen. Running away from this giant spiky wheel of doom. We're gonna go up at this point, because it's faster. I used to go down because it was easier, but... Nope, let go of me! Going down also leads you to a secret shop. I just went there out of habit, but going up is faster, because at the end here you don't have to wait for the wheel to destroy the wall. We can just jump straight up.
Very nice.
I'm just gonna normal dash over here, 'cause we got another boss. Alright, to wait for him to come out though. He's a little shy. A little bit
Aw. Come out, friend.
shy. He's our friend right now. He's Pablo. He's gonna give us a present.
Aw. That's so nice.
Oh.
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 That's not a very nice present.
No, he turned into a wolf.
Oh, jeez.
He's bad, so we're gonna put him in the corner because he's bad. He's not gonna
Sorry,
do anything.
Pablo.
That is a glitch. I think it's PlayStation version glitch. It might just be US version glitch. You can just punch Pablo in the corner, he won't do anything.
Maybe he's really your friend after all.
Now for the most annoying boss in the game. Or one of the most annoying. He has the most annoying voice. Where'd he go? All the way over here. Come back. Okay, there he is. He was like way off to the side. So you have to hit him with an element until he turns a color, and then his body will appear.
to have a smiley face that hides the rest of my body. And yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you want to turn him blue because the pink side has a homing missile attack, or
Mm.
homing laser attack that's really annoying to dodge. So he had actually swallowed Bug's teleporter thingy, so by beating him, he spits it back out.
Wow, that's stealing. Uh-oh.
Zohar's back. Zohar hacked into the teleporter, so they're back. No, come here.
I wonder how many seconds you'll last this time.
In the corner.
Be a good little boss.
There we go. Zohar moves around a lot, so it's very important to grab them and juggle them like that, or else you'll be chasing them all around, and you don't want. And then they might change sides on you. Then you gotta change sides, and yeah. Which reminds me, changing sides. Working designs change number 4, 5.
4.
I lost track. They changed the controls from the Japanese version a little bit. I think in the Japanese version you don't want to press the shoulder buttons because those will change what element you have facing to the right. In the US version, it's the triangle button. You don't want to press triangle. If you press triangle, you die. That's just how it is. The game is built so that when you're facing to the right, you're red, and when you're facing to the left, you're blue. You can change that for whatever reason, but the game isn't really built around that, so it just kind of messes you up, and it takes 1/3 your spirit bar. So if any of you have taken driver's ed, this is probably in the book of what not to do.
Oh dear. Better visibility, I guess, if you're on the roof.
See, you can't see where you're going, and he's not controlling the car, so.
Oh, right back to controlling the car. Well, good. Now we're being safe.
I mean, I still wouldn't ride on top of a car. But in any
True.
case, this is a auto scroll boss. At certain, oh, I'm hitting with the wrong color. There we go. At certain HP thresholds, the car will have to turn because it needs to be going to the right for it to finish, and it always does. Okay, it goes there, and it turns here. It's 1, 2, 3. It turns 4 times. I had to count that. It turns 4 times. If you're doing it right.
I wonder how much his auto insurance policy costs him.
Oh, it's going up by the second.
Yeah, it is.
My spirit was getting a little bit low there, so I took a second to drain some back from this guy. If my spirit drops under 200, then I'll have to start actually mashing the fire button instead of just holding it down. A property of this weapon that I'm using is it's got auto fire. All right, so he's gonna
We don't want to have. We don't want to have to mash then.
50 HP. The car's gonna jump. He's got iframes while the car jumps like that, so I just stop hitting there. All right. That's a total loss. That car's just gone.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would disagree with the decision to just total that car.
Alright, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful in this hallway because the game can soft lock here. We didn't think it could on the US version, but then the world record holder found out that yes, it can. Alright. Should be good, yep.
Uh-oh. It's a hole.
Yeah, the bunny lady threw us down a hole as part of her game show. So we gotta fight this guy now. I used to have a TV where the brightness was messed up and I could see the platforms in the background despite the background being all dark. Okay, that was pretty good. You can corner him and just juggle him like you can with most, like with Zohar or something, but sometimes he'll just stay still and try to attack you. Alright, so we need to knock the bunny girl's cardboard off. Oh, okay, I almost got 2 juggles on her. You can juggle her by tossing her up so that she doesn't do the slot machine as often, but it's very difficult to do because she, I think she has like a property on her where you can't, her grab thing, what do you call it? I don't know, her grab stat, it's high, so she doesn't like being touched.
She doesn't like yeah. She needs her personal bubble.
She needs her personal. Okay, we got her. Sometimes she'll jump up there with like 4 HP left, and it's like, oh, come on, please. Okay, the game does not like this many enemies being on screen.
Help!
Alright, we're gonna punch her over there. Just cut some time off, and...
Oh, wow. That was rude.
So this is kind of another auto-scroll boss. I hope you like Power Punch, because you're going to be hearing that for the next about 3 minutes. Oh, here he sniffed once and got 24 spirit. Okay, so we need to punch enemies into this soup and change the color of the soup to blue. So that when he sniffs and the bubbles come up and he sniffs them, he takes damage. If he sniffs the pink bubbles, he's gonna gain spirit. At 100 spirit, he will shoot a giant nose laser beam at us.
That makes perfect sense.
Also, he has 5,000 money and we can't reach him. Also, I think this is supposed to be a TV show or something. This whole building is like a TV production studio, so that's why there's an audience in the background booing us. Uh-oh, we put salt in. Chat, I need your salt to counteract his salt. Because he's already at 88 spirit, and I don't like that.
That is no good. Here comes the salt.
Alright, we're getting help. We're getting help. Thank you, Chad. Also, if you want to, you can go out and buy his salt, because they sell Himalayan pink salt in stores. Oh, he's at 100 spirit. Okay, I gotta be careful. Listen for the sound cue. Switch weapon just in case. Okay. Okay, we're good. So, I switched weapons there just in case my shielding was a little off, because that beam being so long would drain all my spirit, and when my spirit gets to 0, I will absorb my weapon. If I absorb my level 6 weapon, rip.
Yeah,
so I switched to my level
happen.
1 weapon just in case, because then it would just absorb level 1 weapon. If, you know, wow, he is sniffing a lot of pink bubbles today. Look at that, he's already back 56. If I lose both my weapons, it'll give me a level whatever weapon, kind of equivalent to the area that I'm in, so I think it would give me a level 4 at this point, which is still not a level 6. So
No.
that wouldn't be good.
It is not.
I'd have to buy a level 5 in the next area if that happened. I have a lot of money right now. surprising amount of money. Alright, one more sniff. He only has 100 HP. Each sniff does 8 damage, so it's an uneven division, so it ends up with 4 at the end here. I underestimated the power of soup.
Soup can kill, kids. That's the lesson here. Oh, now they're just going to jump in the soup. Okay.
Yeah, now they just jump in. It's like, oh, this place is exploding, I'm just gonna jump in. Random cutscene skip there, I don't know why. It's just the soup exploding from the building and Bug coming to rescue you.
Thank goodness Bug came to rescue.
Yep, this is the last we'll see of him for a while, so bye, Bug.
Oh, bye, Bug.
Alright, so there's gonna be a guardian angel summoned back here. We'll wait for them to come visit us.
Oh, they're just knocking everything over.
Yep. So we want to head to the right. We want to go down the right. We want to go to the. We want to go visit the one on the right. It's got 2 heads. We want to visit the one on the right. Japanese version, you visit the one on the left because it's got a shorter text box.
Not so fast, little dudette.
So he's gonna eat us.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
At this point, I would believe anything.
Alright, so here I want to switch my weapon to level 1 weapon because this stage is full of normal type enemies. All the bosses are normal type. Well, these first 2 bosses are normal type. The third one isn't. Ah, Spider Bro, come on. Thank you, Spider Bro. That was, I guess, a mini boss. He doesn't really count. Alright, we're gonna climb up here. And now it's time for the worst boss in the game.
Oh.
By far. This guy can take 30 seconds, he can take 5 minutes.
Oh, dear.
Because he's normal type, you can only reflect stuff at him, and he moves around a lot. It's RNG what he does.
Witness our power,
Come here.
microbe.
He shouts Red Rum all the time.
Red rum.
See, he just dodged all of those shots that I had at him.
Gee.
Come here. Come here.
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum.
Okay, that was very good. Do it
Nice.
again.
Enemy power status critical.
Red rum. Red rum.
He got hit by a knockback there. There are entirely too many enemies on the screen.
Red rum.
Okay.
Red rum. Red rum.
No, don't jump.
Red rum.
Okay, good. This should be it.
Red rum.
There. Nope, he's got 4 HP left.
Oh.
Damage.
There we go.
Damage.
Okay. I need to remember
Power
to
depleted. Initiate
purposefully
self-destruct
die
mode.
in the next battle. Because it's faster.
Purposefully. Ah, purposeful death.
I haven't done it yet, so I need to remember to die in the next battle because we're not gonna fight the secret boss. He wastes time, so we're just gonna get knocked out. Because if you don't die up to beating the next boss, you get thrown into a cutscene to answer some questions correctly, and then you go fight a secret boss if you answer them correctly. But it takes a shorter time to die and continue than to skip those questions.
Ah. Sorry, secret boss. We don't want to see you today.
Oh, that was a alert. I'm sorry.
Time to test your mettle.
Okay, come on.
Watch this. Burning arrow.
Power status.
One more hit should do
Burning
it.
arrow.
Nope, 2 more. There we go.
Burning arrow.
Nope, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Get down here. He fell off the edge, okay. No, I don't need to die anymore. He's gonna jump again. Alright. Now we can just beat him up. Of course he's gonna jump up and down a bunch.
Of course. Can't cooperate.
There we go, come on. Oh, just throw me. Fine. Okay, cool. That was fine.
Oh, you are good.
I love how we're in the mountains now. We were in the city, now we're in the...
And now we're heading into some kind of technological area placey thing. I think this is where we were supposed to end up because she asked, "Is this Ito?" And our little robot friend that's inside of our brain is like, "Yeah, sure, this is Ito."
Maybe it isn't, but I'll claim it is.
So we got to fight not one, but 2 walkers now. One of them marches
Ooh.
slow and one of them marches fast, which makes this kind of annoying to handle. Come on, camera. Okay, we got one down. That's very good. Come here. Come on, I'm your friend. Come over here. Alright. Very good. That was very fast, because the slow one just kind of hung out on the side, and the fast one was not bugging us.
It's always good when the enemies ignore you until you're ready for them.
So we're gonna run around here. We got a little tiny screen here to clean out. If I was low on spirit, I'd use this point to recharge. Nope, I didn't crouch. That's fine though. So we're gonna meet this guy. He's gonna talk plot at us. We don't care.
We don't need no stinking plot. I think we'd just be more confused anyway.
Yeah. He's gonna summon another guardian angel to fight us. This is Gargantuan. He's ravenous, by the way. So the gimmick of this boss is he's got grabby hands and he's hungry. So he's gonna start grabbing enemies with his grabby hands, and we want him to grab the opposite color than what he currently is, which you can tell by his wings. So we're gonna leave these pink ones. These are called polypeepers, by the way. The little girl enemies are called polypeepers, and the pumpkin heads are called specters. Leave the polypeepers on the screen for him to grab your hands and eat. Delicious.
Mmm.
And he needs to eat 10 enemies of the opposite color to die. And he can eat up to 4 per round. So we want to do 4, 4, and 2.
You can see them running around in there. That's
Yep.
amazing.
So now I want to destroy the peepers here. Because he's switching colors. You can see him kind of struggling. He's like, "Oh no, this tastes awful." Come on. So the grabby hands kind of flail around. The enemies will follow you, so you want to go to where the grabby hands are.
This is the PS1 port. Those of you asking in chat.
I'm the weird one of the, like, 4 total people who have ever run either version of this game, and I like the PS1 version. Or the US, specifically the US version, I like. Okay, he's squishing already, so he's doing 3 at this point. So we're at 4 and 3, we need 3 next round. If you don't get a 4th enemy in his hand, he will start squishing. So we need to get 3. Here, come on, grab your hand. Grab your hand. If he grabs the wrong color enemy, you can shoot them out until he starts spinning, like this one started spinning. So yeah, there's I guess 3 active runners, and there's one person who just did a run of the game. There's me. I was the first person to run this. There's Chaos 42666. He's the world record holder. There's Shentok, who only runs the Saturn version, and then there's Kronoon, I think did a run. And that's it. Okay, he ate 3 enemies, 4 enemies. There's 4 back there. So we're just gonna kill stuff to reduce lag, and we won. So if you can find a copy of this game, it's not too expensive if you find a copy. It's about $40 to $50 for either version, any version. Highly recommend playing it. It is quite difficult. I'm making it look very easy, but it is quite a difficult game. Because working designs change number whatever we're on. Working designs up the difficulty of this game by increasing boss HP.
Well, what a nice change.
All right, we got 2 minutes.
Ooh, okay. Scary countdown timer.
This time we have to get Zohar's HP down to 0. You can just stall out this timer, but that will take you on a different path of the game, because this game has 5 paths. That's a really good time. Under 30 seconds is good.
Nice.
So the boss you get if you just stall out the timer is a lot easier, but she's got iframes and they're really annoying. But she also has the best boss music in the game. So it's like hit or miss, but doing this boss here is faster, but it's also a lot harder.
Oh, there's too much maths on this screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of math in this game. This is not a no math %. So this is Cypher Zohar. Zohar, spoilers, is a guardian angel that had their power shackled so they could have more intelligence. And all that math was unshackling Zohar's power. So now they're just a killing machine.
Again, it makes perfect sense.
Is unique that you cannot drain spirit from them.
Oh.
So if I hit them with the same element, it just doesn't do anything. This is super annoying in the US version here, because if you lose your spirit, you can't drain it back, and your weapons drain your spirit when you use them. Depending on the weapon, the different weapons drain spirit at different amounts. This one barely drains it at all. That's why we use it in the speedrun. That is normal. I usually take 1 to 2 deaths on this boss just because they're very annoying. Okay, they're gonna do lasers. When they shoot up, I'm gonna dodge. Alright, cool. Also, at half health, Zohar's pants come off. Start flying around the screen, trying to hit us.
Okay. I guess that works.
Okay, that was close. I almost got hit by the sword when I was on blue, which would have taken a good chunk of my spirit. I'm just gonna take the HP damage there because I mistimed that. It's better to take HP damage than spirit damage in this fight. Alright. 1 death on Zohar isn't bad, and my spirit is really high, so that's good.
Awesome. Oh, more maths.
Yeah, Zohar explodes into math. Poor Zohar. I think they're just telling us to do what we think is right for the world, no matter what like everyone else is saying. I don't know. I haven't read the plot of this game in a long time. We got a shop here in case you needed anything. Working designs change number whatever. That giant dragon in the background is a burning cross in the Japanese version. That's an understandable change for the 90s.
Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna be very careful here with the text. We want to choose the right option. If I mash the text with the X button, I will choose the left option, and that's not the speedrun route. That is the true ending route. It takes a lot longer. So we're gonna fight this guy again. This is Megiddo. We're gonna fight him again. it's pretty much identical for the first half.
You're of
Same
no
attacks,
use to me now.
same stuff,
Helping hand.
same annoying.
Surprise. Watch this.
Oh, missed a grab. Come on, come here.
I'm just still impressed with the fashion sense he has. It's
He is
delightful.
so fashionable, and he has the best nose.
It's true.
Here.
Absolutely true.
Stop doing that. At least he's doing that jump attack instead of the other one where he just kind of stands in the background.
Watch this. Burning arrow.
Oh, come on. You have 14 HP left.
Watch this.
Alright. Second phase of the fight, he's going to transform. I'm going to do a jump, and we're going to do Parasite Bomb. That's a special attack by hitting the 2 back shoulder buttons.
Oh no.
Okay, I die there, that's fine. He's gonna... We're just gonna do Parasite Bomb again.
Your program initialized.
Of course, he's reflecting it. Okay, this should be it. Time.
Nice.
Field status critical.
Come on! There we go. So according to you, what was my time?
39:36, I think, was what it was before it actually went off.
Okay, I got a 39:37 on my splits. That is a PB. That's my first sub 40.
Nice. That is awesome. Congratulations.
I've been kind of grinding for sub 40 for a long time. It's evaded me, and I'm very happy to have gotten it on this wonderful stream, this wonderful
That-
event.
That is so cool. Well, we're all much better off for that story being in our lives, whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, if you live your life to the fullest without regret, doesn't that make the future just a little brighter?
Exactly. What a good story. Well, thank you. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
So there's a cute little ending cutscene here. Then it plays the credits. Thank you for having me on this. It was good.
Very fun. Aw, look
Yeah,
at
this
them
ending
all.
cutscene is like got happy music and is quite happy, even though it's the quote unquote bad ending, because we didn't restore Earth to the way it was before. In the good ending, we restored Earth to the way it was, but no one remembers the main character. No
Oh,
one
jeez.
notices her. She just
Sad.
kind of I think she just kind of exists, and no one just kind of pays attention to her. And it plays
Aw.
very sad music and stuff.
Oh, that's sad. Well, at least this way we got cute animals.
Yeah, all the little dudes following her are her weapons different weapons that she can use.
Nice. Just hiking up the fallen over building. It's cool. No big deal.
No big deal. The world's still destroyed, but we're happy. Maybe we'll fix it again. Maybe we'll actually fix it someday. But for now, this
Maybe.
is fine.
That's not very fast, though.
This game is cute but weird. Very highly recommended. Please find a copy and play it, and maybe even speedrun it, because it's not too hard to learn. It's a little bit difficult to master though, just because of the randomness. And finally, one more working designs change as we head into the credits here. Working designs final change is that you can play as Zohar in the credits. You can also break the credits this way. Make enemies not spawn, and make the main character at the end not spawn either. So that's it.
Nice.
Unless you want me to go through the credits here, but that's other than that, it's it.
Thank you. Okay.
All right,
We're gonna watch the credits.
I know I gave a kind of a high estimate for this and then smashed it, but a little bit of a high estimate. So we can play as Zohar. They've got a sword on this side. They can also spinny spin.
Oh, nice.
See if I remember all their moves. Got sword, teleport. Instead of dashing, they teleport. Oh, there's that. There's a smash attack. There's the entire, what do you call it? Entire screen attack. Once the enemies start changing, I will switch over to the other Zohar side. So in the Japanese credits, the enemies just kind of come on screen. They kind of stand there and they just kind of walk, and then they walk off, and another enemy comes on and they kind of walk, and it's boring.
I do have a Twitch channel. It's Liviana1ST, the number 1. I don't stream much. I'm pretty busy with life, but you never know.
Come on, switch enemies already.
Or just keep getting them.
They just keep coming.
Yeah.
Also, there's a nice surprise in the special thanks of the credits that I think chat will enjoy.
Oh.
And Zohar can also grab enemies. This is one way to glitch out the credits, is by grabbing the enemy and trying to throw them off the screen. And then using a specific attack that homes in on enemies, and it just kind of makes everything stop spawning. How did I do that all-screen move? I don't remember now. I just pressed buttons, and it happened?
That's the way many times things happen. Just hit buttons and something good may happen.
That's how I play that's how I play fighting games.
That's exactly how I play fighting games as well. Probably why I'm not very good at them.
Okay, I guess the enemies aren't gonna change. That's fine. There they go. Now we can change the other Zohar quickly. They've got a gun. They've got swirly thingies. They've got this move. There it goes. It makes a laser that bounces around on little reflector thingies.
Nice.
I forget if you can do the tether move when you're playing as Zohar, so... Alright, that's all the enemies.
Bye, enemies.
Bye, enemies. Alright, here we go. Special thanks to Pepsi Man and Mountain Dew and you.
Awesome. Perfect.
Thanks for playing.
Pepsi Man, TM, Mountain
Yes.
Dew. R. Gotta cover our
Gotta cover it.
trademarks.
Yep. And yeah, that's Silhouette Mirage. Thank you all for watching and enjoying. I'll be back again in a couple days for this marathon. I got one more game to show off to everyone. Another Working Designs game, a very special one. So stay tuned
Awesome.
for that on Thursday morning, I believe.
All right. Thank you.